Yo, I'm back. I actually wanted to make a video while I'm here doing this at the moment about a lot of commonly asked questions about me. So this may be some way of getting to know me better, and at the same time period, I hope that in the comments you guys let me know more about you, and because I'm all about relating and actually relating to the people who actually listen to me and actually take the time out of their lives. So definitely do that. But I had a lot of questions. I wrote them down just to make sure that I addressed them all to the best way possible. So I'll start with the first one. Where did the name Enigma come from, and is it your real name? It's not my real name. It actually came out of a college class about 2 years ago. Now, I've always had weird names when it comes to rapping and stuff like that, and the only one that sunk in was that one. I was sitting in a class, and this was around the time period where I was making a mixtape called Bold Black Italics, and I had this song in there called Menace to Society. Now, it's not leaked out like that or nothing like that, and I might put it up one day to let you guys hear it, but not necessarily like in a violent way, but just being different, not the stereotypical person that people would assume that I am and stuff like that, and especially being a rapper at the top of that. And I was in a class and I was doing vocabulary worksheets and stuff like that, and I saw the word enigma, and I was like, you know what? That kind of describes me and how people look at me in society, because they see it as a mystery, because and kind of puzzling, because it throws them off at first. They see a rapper, then they see back in the day, the white guy, kind of the stereotypes and stuff like that, and and then at the same time period they got so used to hearing of like what they thought that I would sound like, and then they were necessarily wrong about it, I guess, in their eyes. And a lot of those people that used to be like that, they're actually on my team now. So thank God for that. Do you curse in your rhymes? If so, how much? And is there anything that you wouldn't say? I think I probably addressed this before, but I wouldn't say that I'm the cleanest rapper or nothing like that. But I mean, I have been known to curse in my rhymes and stuff. Now, when it comes to how much and stuff, I feel like it depends on emotion, I guess. Because if I'm trying to, like words, no matter what they are, each word is just as important as any other word. So if, as an artist, you have to evoke emotions and stuff like that. But if you're trying to appeal to people and, get them to understand how you feel, and it's what you feel, then, you're gonna, spew a couple things here and there. But there's lines that I don't cross at the same time period. For one, the thing is, you listen to my stuff and I really don't curse at all, like at that, because, I just feel like sometimes, a lot of rappers use curse words as filler, and it's just oversaturated and it's just too much, you know what I mean? So you're taking the value out of your own rhymes when you do it too much. But crossing lines, I think that there's a line when it comes to making art and being ignorant, you know what I mean? Like being vulgar to like women, and being disrespectful, and necessarily being like self-righteous in your rhymes about being how so sick you are, and then at the same time period using I guess profanity as your way of saying that I'm above you and looking down on others. I'm not for that. And when it comes to the ignorance of I guess racial issues and stuff like that, definitely, which kind of alludes to the other thing about the N-word. To answer the other question, the N-word is probably one of those words that I just necessarily don't say. And that even applies to everyday life, you know what I mean? Because, and I know it sounds crazy coming from a hip-hop kid, and that's what I'm saying, the Enigma, but it applies in that way too, because, you know, I just see, like I said in my video, the N-word, which I should probably put in the response down at the bottom, but I just see it as if, why keep an ignorance going, and even though you try to sugarcoat it and stuff like that. But to me, I consider it necessarily disrespectful, especially as I grow every day. I just be like, you know, it's not cool, and this and that, and it doesn't make you cool if you say it and stuff like that. But I mean, whatever you want to do, it's your choice, and you know, I still love and support you regardless of who you are and what you say. But it's just something that's dealing with me. The third question, why do you make a lot of vlogs instead of actual rhyme videos? Well, the answer to that question was because one of my goals of 2012 was to, you know, help build up my channel and build up my views, and the best way to do it is to do vlogs and stuff, right? And one thing that helped out a lot was the feedback that I was getting off of it, because there was a point in time period when I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to cut back from doing vlogs, you know, and focus a little bit more on my schooling and getting these rhymes out here for everyone. And then I started getting a lot of comments about my vlogs, and they were like, from friends, people on Twitter and stuff like that, they were like, hey, you know, you're a real intelligent dude, I like some of the points that you make up. And I mean, I've never really thought of it that they were really helping people with some of my vlogs and just giving them more insight about things, but that's why I continued to do it. So I decided, you know, keep it going. It doesn't hurt. And as you can tell, I've made more vlogs and stuff like that, but I still put out music and try to put out a freestyle every month, at least a live freestyle or something music related. And, you know, sometimes if I lag in a month or something like that, I'll try to release some of my older songs that a lot of people may have never heard of. You know, just like for this month, for example, like October may not be a month where I put out music because of school and stuff, because you got midterms and stuff like that coming on. So I'm, you know, working hard constantly, and, you know, it's just when you have a lot to put on your plate and stuff like that, you try to sort out your priorities. So definitely a good life lesson. Last question, and it just makes me laugh every time I hear it. Why are you in your car? To answer that question, I'm a poor boy. Nah. I make a lot of the vlogs in the car because, like as of right now, I usually make my videos before class or before I go read or something like that. You know, it's just, it's my way of getting, you know, necessarily in that zone. And I do a lot of thinking in the car, you know. So usually before I do a review or before I make a vlog video about certain topics, I do a lot of thinking in the car, and I just get that whole mentality down and straight, and then I'm able to make the video. And definitely, and I'm like, oh man, these ideas are so good. So I make them in the car as soon as possible, and that's just so I don't forget them, because my memory's good, but sometimes it gets shot out sometimes, depending. So, yeah, and that's all the questions. Also in the comments, make sure you know, leave me some more questions. Anything, lay them down. I'll answer them, and I'll continue to make more videos like this as long as you guys keep asking questions. So I appreciate it. Much love, and I'll see you guys around. Peace.